Yo, what is up, everybody? This is I Was Owned, and I'm gonna read the whole Halo Combat Evolved script for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. It's gonna be fun. Intro cutscene begins. Keys, Cortana. All I need to know is, did we lose them? Cortana. I think we both know the answer to that. Keys. Sigh. We made a blind jump. How did they, Cortana, get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited. Keys. We were running dark, yes? Cortana. Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet. Keys. So where do we stand? Cortana. Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon picket. Nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures from multiple CCS class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us. Keys. Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations. Cortana. Everyone, sir? Keys. Everyone. And Cortana? Cortana. Keys. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome. Cortana. I've already begun. Cortana. Broadcasting through the ship. Attention all combat personnel. Please report to your action stations. Sergeant. You're the lady. Move like you got a purpose. Cortana. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Sergeant. Easy. Men. Keep your eyes down range, fingers on your trigger, and we all go home in one piece. Pause. Quickly. Am I right, Marines? Sergeant. Normal. Once again, it is our job to finish what the Flyboy started. We are leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spine and toss them away laughing. Pause. Loud. Am I right, Marines? Sergeant. Heroic. Men, here's where we show those split-chin, squid-head son of a bitches that they could have not picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those dumb bugs until we don't have anything left to shoot them with. And then, we're going to strangle them with their own living guts. Pause. Loud and precise. Am I right, Marines? Sergeant. Legendary. Men, we let those dumb bugs out to the middle of nowhere. Keep them from getting their filthy claws on Earth. But we stumbled onto something they're so hot for that they're scrambling over each other just to get it. Well, I don't care if it's God's own personal anti-son of a bitch machine or a giant hula hoop. We're gonna let them have it. We will let them have is a belly full of lead and a pool of their own blood to drown in. Pause. Slow and loud. Am I right, Marines? Marines. Sir, yes, sir. Sergeant. Damn right I am. Now, move it out. Double time. Cortana. Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent. Sergeant. All your greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is going to be your lucky day. Scene cuts to Cyro Room B. Man 1. In Cyro Room. Wow, sir. Man 2. In Cyro Room. Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. Pause. He's hot. Blowing the pins in 5. Cutscene ends. Level 1 script. Man 1. Come on, we have to get the hell out of here. Man 1. This way. Man. I'm a cowardly fool. Man. They're right behind us. Marine. Seal those blast doors. Move, move. Marine. Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me. Cutscene begins. Master Chief. Captain Keyes? Keyes. Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance. Cortana. A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Hakleon class? Wait a minute. Hakleon class cruiser with those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills. Sleep well? Master Chief. No thanks to your driving. Yes. Cortana. So did you miss me? Large explosions rocks the bridge. Keyes. Report. Cortana. It must have been one of their boarding parties. I guess an antimatter charge. Man in cockpit. Man in cockpit. Ma'am, fire control for the main cannon is offline. Cortana. Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option. Keyes. Alright then. I'm enacting Code Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana. Cortana. While you do what? Go down with the ship? Keyes. In a manner of speaking, the object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it. Cortana. With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes. Keyes. I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of the shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving the ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones. Upload them to my neural lace and then sort yourself for hard transfer. Cortana. Aye aye, sir. Keyes. Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship, keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force, deployment, weapons research, Earth. Master Chief. I understand. Cortana. The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I suggest my subroutines handle the final approach. Keyes. Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready? Cortana. Long pause, looks around. Yank me. Keyes. Good luck, Master Chief. Cortana. Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's. Master Chief. Don't get any funny ideas. Keyes. Handing a pistol to Master Chief. I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find some ammo as you go. Cutscene ends. Level script. Marine. Covering fire. Marine. Yeah, nice one. Cortana. Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best. Marine. Who's with me? Marine. Hey, leave some for me. Marine. Yeah, man, way to go. Marine. What the hell? Did something just hit us? Marine. Move it back to the airlock. Cortana. They're using our lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards. Marine. How's it feel to be dead? Cortana. Keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember? Marine. Firing. Cortana. Covenant on the landing above us. Marine. Found him. Marine. Eat it. Marine. Hey, nice shot. Keyes broadcasting through ship. Attention all hands, this is the captain. Prepare to abandon ship. Combat teams repel boarders until top personnel are away. Good luck. Keyes out. Marine. All quiet. Cortana. The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Covenant are destroying the life pods. Warning. Blast doors closing. We have to use the ship's maintenance access way. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening. End of level cutscene. Cortana. One last lifeboat. Quick, get aboard before it launches. Master Chief. Punch it. Female Marine. Aye aye, sir. We're disengaged. Going for minimum safe distance. Marine. We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here. Cortana. Look. Marine. What is that thing, Lieutenant? Female Marine. Hell if I know, but we're landing on it. Cortana. I knew it. The Autumn is accelerating. Keyes is going in manually. Female Marine. Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5. Cortana, sure you wouldn't rather take a seat? Master Chief, we'll be fine. Cortana, if I had fingers, they'd be crossed. Cutscene ends. Halo. Cutscene begins. Cortana, we're coming in too fast. Female Marine, damn, air brake failure. They blew too early. We're losing her. Brace for impact. Cutscene ends. Level 1 script. Cortana, Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you alright? Can you move? The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do. Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. Cortana. Alert. Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion. Cortana. I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there's any survivors. Marine. Hey, look! A Mark V! Marine. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the party. Sergeant. Sighs. It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked. Cortana. Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives. Marine. Keep it up. Marine. Try that on. Marine. Nice one. Marine. Heads up. I got a Covenant dropship heading in over here. Marine. Oh no. Where? Marine. Look sharp. Covenant dropship on approach. I could use some help over here. Marine. Uh-oh. Another bandit dropping in behind us. They're trying to flank us. Sergeant. That's what I'm talking about. Marine. Damn straight. Marine. Can't hide from me. Marine. Oh no, more over here. Marine. Where? Marine. Fall back, man. Foehammer. This is Pelican Echo 419. Anybody reading me? Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond. Cortana. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fireteam Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Foehammer? Foehammer. Roger, Fireteam Charlie. Good to hear from you. Cortana. Foehammer. We need transportation to the command shuttle. Foehammer. I'm on my way. Cortana. Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down to the Covenant, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them. Foehammer. We need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Foehammer. Roger, Cortana. Okay, Charlie team. Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give 'em hell. Cortana. Roger, Foehammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety. Foehammer. That's affirmative, Echo 419, staying on station. Foehammer out. Cortana. The Master Chief and I need some backup. Can you spare a few men? Cortana. This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere. Cortana. A fact into the Covenant battle network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter. Cortana. There must be some mechanism to cross this chasm. Look for a control panel or switch. Cortana. There's been traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance. Cortana. Lifeboat detected. No signs of survivors. Marine. The lifeboat is trashed, Chief. There are weapons and supplies, but no bodies. Or, the lifeboat's totaled, sir. There are supplies and weapons all over the place, but I can't find any bodies. Maybe someone made it out of here alive. Cortana. Maybe they took cover over in that structure. Let's check it out. We should search the interior of those structures before we leave. If you go here last, Cortana will say, the last lifeboat is by the cliff's edge. Marines. It's him! Marines. The cavalry's arrived. Cortana. I've called for an evac. Marine. Roger that. Marines, assemble for evac pronto. Foehammer. Echo 419 to Cortana, come in. Cortana, we read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off. Foehammer. Roger. On my way. Foehammer. I spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide, and another near the head of the river. Or if you go another way, she says, one near cliff's edge. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Cortana. We should secure the area before the dropship arrives. Cortana. Acknowledged. We're on our way. Cortana. There's some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure. Marines. Found him. Marine. Points. It's him. You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief. We're in a bad way. We've got wounded here. Cortana. I'll call in a dropship to pick them up. Marines. The cavalry's arrived. Cortana. Let's make sure there are no Covenant hiding in there. Foehammer Echo 419 to Cortana. Foehammer is on station and ready for another pickup. Cortana. Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for dust off. Approach when ready. Cortana. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck. Cortana. Warning. I've picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. Good news is the captain's still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured all of the surviving men. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors. Cortana. Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks. Marine. We could use your help, sir. Marine. Look out. More Covenant incoming. Marine. Pull back. Everyone pull back. Cortana. That's the last of them. Foehammer. Roger that. I'm on my way. Cortana. New traffic on the Covenant Battlenet. I've found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser. The Truth and Reconciliation. A ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin. Cortana. There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here. Foehammer. Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off? End of level cutscene. Cortana. We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission. Cutscene ends. Truth and Reconciliation. Cutscene begins. Cortana. Talking to everyone in the ship. The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers. The Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau. Marine. So how do we get inside of the ship if it's in the air? The Corp issued me a rifle, not wings. Sergeant. There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in. Cortana. Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock onto the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neuro implants. Cutscene ends. Level script. Marine. Everybody out. Or, let's do it. Let's go. Or, go, go, go. Sergeant. Hit 'em, Marines. Go, go, go. The Corp ain't playing us by the hour. Cortana. Stick together on higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. Cortana. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper to take out the gunners while I'll call for Marine support. Cortana. Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us keep the element of surprise. Marine. Found him. Marine. Let him have it. Cortana. Alert. A Covenant is making a run for the stationary gun. Take him out. Cortana to everyone. Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak around them. Marine. We'll hang back while you get in position, Chief. Cortana. Cortana to Fire Team Charlie. Move up to the left and you should be able to flank the enemy. Marine. Roger that. Marine. Contact. Enemy in sight. Cortana. We're directly under the ship now. Marines. All right. Are we bad or what? Marine. Mother of God. Never thought I'd get to see one of those things. How the hell are we going to go inside that mother? Or, if we're aboard that thing, we need a plan. The following phrase is sometimes not said if you head to the gravity lift a different way. Cortana to everyone. The Covenant use a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush him at that grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship. Marine. Covenant forces sighted. Let's hit him, Charlie team. Marine. Sir, those freaking guns have us pinned down. Or, Marine. Crap. Those stationary guns are going to tear us to pieces. Cortana. Alert. Covenant dropships are inbound. Marine. Man, it's always something. Marine. Mom thought I was going to be a doctor. Marine. Glad I'm on your side. Marine. That's what I'm talking about. Marine. We've secured the area. Let's square away the grav lift. Marines, prepare for boarding action. Marine. Yes, sir. Sometimes the following 3 phases are said if you are short on Marines or some have died. Cortana to Echo 419, we've reached the grav lift and are ready for reinforcements. Foehammer. Copy that, Cortana. Hold tight, gentlemen. Foehammer out. Cortana. Once we're inside the ship, I can home in on the captain's command neural interface. He'll probably be in or near the ship's bridge, which should narrow our search. Foehammer. Echo 419, clear the drop zone. Marine. Thank God it's you. Marine. Cavalry has arrived. Cutscene begins. Marine. Riding gravity lift. Woo! Yeehaw! Cutscene ends. Level script. Cortana. We're in. I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected. Marine. What? There's no Covenant here. Think maybe nobody's home? Marine. Contact! Lots of contact! Marine. No Covenant? You had to open your mouth. Sergeant. Get the lead out, Marines. Sergeant. Good and dead. Marine. Careful. They could be anywhere. Marine. Cancel Christmas. Marine. Nobody on this side. Marine. Keep it up. Marine. Whoa. Look at him fly. Marine. Bitch. Marine. Get up so I can kill you again. Marine. You're almost a man. Marine. Area secure, sir, but we better keep moving. And how about that door? Marine. The door's locked, sir. No way through. Or, the door's locked, sir. I can't bypass it. We can't get through here. Cortana. We use the side passage to find a way around. Marines. We'd be sitting ducks in that narrow space. We can hold this position if you find another way around the open door from the other side. Chief? Cortana. Chief, let's see if we could find a way to open this door. Cortana. Wait. That's the locked door down there. Marines are waiting on the other side. The controls to open it must be somewhere in this room. Marine. All clear, sir. Cortana to everyone. We should get moving. Marine. All right, everybody, stay cool. Yell if you see anything. Marine. Nothing over here. Marine. They won't mess with us again. Marine. Wow, man, you've got skills. Marine. Show me what you got. Marine. They're really ugly when they're dead. Marine. Come back to class so I can school you again. Marine. Hey, which way should we go now? All the doors on this level are locked. Cortana to everyone. Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door. Marine. You better hurry, Cortana. We can't hold them off all day. Cortana to everyone. I'm working on it. Cortana. She will sometimes say this also. I like to see you crack a 128,000-bit modulating encryption key. Cortana to everyone. Got it. The door is open. We should move through now. I can't guarantee it won't lock again when it closes. Sergeant. Follow me, Marines. Sergeant. He was a good soldier. Sometimes Cortana says if you lose a few Marines. Cortana, I'm going to call for reinforcements. There's no sense in going in with anything less than full strength. Cortana to Foehammer. We need additional support troops. We're going to open the shuttle bay door again. Move in, drop off reserve troops on my signal. Foehammer. I copy, Cortana. Echo 419 standing by for your signal. Cortana. This looks like the ship's command center. The captain's transponder signal is strong. We must be close. Sergeant, this is a good spot, Chief. We can mind the story here while you go after the captain. Good luck. Cortana. Cortana to Echo 419. The shuttle bay door is open. You can start your approach. Foehammer. Roger. Echo 419 inbound. Marine. Go, go, go. Marine. It's him. Marine. Ah, my eyeball. Marine. Class dismissed. Cortana. We must be in the brig. These look like holding cells. There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be in one of them. We need to keep looking for him. Cutscene starts. Keyes. Sighs. Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Keyes. Thanks. Keyes. Good work, Chief. Marine. That was amazing, sir. You really kicked the Keyes. Stoic, Corporal. Chief. Keyes. Marines. Lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move. Marines. Yes, sir. Keyes. While the Covenant had us locked up here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world. They called it Halo. Cortana. One moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. Cortana. According to the data in their networks, the rings have some kind of deep religious significance. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon, one with vast, unimaginable power. Keyes. And it's true. The Covenant kept saying that whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe. Cortana. Now I see. I have intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser that I damaged during the battle above the rig. But they must be looking for Halo's control room. Keyes. That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race. Chief. Cortana. I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, let's move. Marines. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Keyes. Chief. You have the point. Cutscene ends. Level script. We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac. Cortana. We made it. Cortana. Cortana to Echo 419. We have the captain and need extraction on the double. Foehammer. Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrols and I'm having a tough time shaking them. You'll be better off finding your own ride. Sorry. Cortana. Acknowledged. Foehammer. Cortana out. Cortana. Air support is cut off, Captain. We need to hold here until she can move in. Marines! Oh man! We're trapped in here. We're screwed. Keyes. Great. Now we're trapped here. We're screwed. Keyes. Stow the belly yachting soldier. Remember, you're a leatherneck. Keyes. Cortana. If you and the chief can get us into one of those Covenant dropships, I can fly us out of here. Cortana. Yes, Captain. Cortana. There's a Covenant dropship still docked. End of level cutscene. Cortana. That's it. The dropship is moving. Keyes. Everybody, mount up. Let's get on board. Cortana. Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls. Keyes. No need. I'll take this bird out myself. Cortana. Captain, hunters. Keyes. Hang on. Marine. Nice one, sir. Keyes. Time for a little payback. 8. The Silent Cartographer. Cutscene begins. Cortana. The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control room. Cortana. The island multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room. Foehammer. We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to come out swinging. Touchdown. Hit it, Marines. End of cutscene. Marines superior. Go, 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 go. Marines. The area is secure. All hostiles have been eliminated. Foehammer. Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound. Somebody order a Warthog? Marine. Music to my ears. Sometimes the Marine says, "Hey, I didn't know you made house calls." Foehammer. Foehammer. You know our motto. We deliver. Cortana. Okay, let's move out. Cortana. Let's go find the map room that will show us the locations of Halo's control room. Cortana. It looks like there's a path to the interior of the island. Cortana. Look, in the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility. Cortana. The Covenant are putting up a very good fight. Cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom of the floor of this facility. Cortana. Let's keep going inside. Cortana, don't let them lock the doors. Cortana. Interesting. I've underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems. They've locked the doors and we don't have enough firepower to get through them. Cortana. Cortana to Keys. Keys. Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center? Cortana. Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we disable this installation security system. Keys. Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Keys. Here's your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into that facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant. Failure. People is not an option. Foehammer. Echo 419 to ground teams. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant. Folks. Marine second-hand squad. Second squad, ready to roll as soon as everybody's topside. Marine second squad. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Keys. Good luck, people. Keys out. Cortana. We need to find the security override to get this door open. Cortana. Use the hollow panel to shut down the security system. Cortana. Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft. Dropship Marine. Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire. Repeat. We're under heavy fire and are losing altitude. Cortana. Understood. We're on our way. Cortana. Chief, Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Cortana. Let's move down to the beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage. Foehammer. Foehammer to ground teams. You got 2 enemy dropships coming in fast. Marine Superior on radio. Damn it. Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site. Cortana. It'll be easier to hold them off from the inside of the structure. Can you get inside? Marine Superior on the radio. Negative. They're closing in too fast. Negative. Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep them busy for as long as we can. Cortana. Give him hell, Marine. Cortana. We'll be in a tight spot if we don't get out of here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map. Cortana. There. That hollow panel should activate the map. Cutscene begins. Cortana. Analyzing Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some kind of temple or shrine, if I'm interpreting this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is unlikely place to put such a significant installation. Cutscene ends. Cortana. Cortana to Captain Keys. Foehammer. The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems. Cortana. Keep trying. Let me know when you re-establish contact. And then tell him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside. Affirmative. Foehammer out. Cortana. Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside. Requesting pickup. Foehammer. Roger. On my way. Cutscene begins. Cortana. Let's get moving. Foehammer, here are the coordinates and a flight plan I worked on. Foehammer. Cortana, these coordinates are underground. Cortana. The Covenant did a thorough seismic scan. My analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels which circles the whole ring. Foehammer. I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This pelican won't turn on a dime. Cortana. Look on the bright side, Foehammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground. End of cutscene. Alright, assaults on the control room. Cutscene begins. Foehammer. This is as far as I can go. Cortana. Roger that, we'll be able to find our way out of the control center from here. Foehammer. Good luck. Foehammer out. Cutscene ends. Level script. Cortana. Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather. Marine on radio. This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance. Any UNSC forces? Does anyone copy? Over. Cortana. I don't think there are any human forces left on this planet of the ring. Cortana to everyone. Cortana to Fire Team Zulu, I read you. Cortana. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position, we're on our way. Marine, on radio. Roger that, make it quick. Marine. Covering fire. Marine. Master Chief, sir, good to see you. Or, Marine. Glad you can join the party, sir. Marine. Amigo, found them. Marine. On radio. Damn, they got armor support. Watch out for those tanks. Cortana. The Covenant placed their tanks to defend the entrance to the tunnel. Marine on radio. Looks like that armor wasn't so tough after all. Mop up the rest of them. Cortana. I thought the Covenant had eliminated all the Marine forces in this area. Marine. Look sharp, boys. Enemy dropship inbound. Let's move. Marine. The Covenant are dropping in behind us. We're trapped. Marine. Whoa, sir. The Covenant are dug up in those rocks. They got us pinned down here. Cortana. We need to get up this ridge. Cortana to everyone. Marines, hold your positions. We'll handle those guns. Cortana. Master Chief, you should scale the ridge and get below those stationary guns. Marine. I'm in no hurry for a holdover charge on those guns. Cortana, holding position. Cortana. Scanning Covenant forces in the vicinity. Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated. Let's move on to Halo's control center. Ending cutscene begins. Cortana. This is it. Halo's control center. Cortana. That terminal. Try there. Master Chief. You alright? Cortana. Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge. So much. So fast. It's glorious. Master Chief. So what sort of weapon is it? Cortana. What are you talking about? Master Chief. Let's stay focused. Halo. Do we use it against the Covenant? Cortana. This ring isn't a Kul-Jel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. Yes, the Forerunner built this place. What they call a fortress world. In order to... Wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs. Master Chief, slow down. You're losing me. Cortana. The Covenant found something buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now they're afraid. Master Chief, something buried? Where? Cortana. The captain. We've got to stop the captain. Master Chief. Keys. What do we do? Cortana. The weapons cache he's looking for is not really... We can't let him get inside. Master Chief. I don't understand. There's no time. Get out of here. Find keys. Stop him before it's too late. End of level. 343 guilty spark. Cutscene begins. Faux hammer. The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. That was over 12 hours ago. End of cutscene. Faux hammer. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in and I'll come pick you up. Marine in distress call. Dropship Victor 9 static. Pillar of Autumn static. Immediate assistance. We are under static. Attacked by some kind of new static. Hostile static. It isn't Covenant. Captain Keyes has been captured by static. We're dug up in a large structure in the swamp here. Static. Longer we can hold out. Please, static. I will see this message to repeat at static intervals. Dropship Victor 933 clear. Marine. Stay back. Stay back. You're not turning me into one of those things. I'll blow your brains out. Get away from me. Screaming uncontrollably. Don't touch me, you freaks. I won't be like you. I'll die first. Find your own hiding place. The monsters are everywhere. Play dead. That's what I did. Play dead. They took the live ones. Oh God, I can still hear them. Monsters. Screaming again. Just leave me alone. Sarge, Mendoza, Vicente. Oh God, the things took them. Keep saying away repeatedly. They're gone. Get it? Gone. They won't get me. Oh God. Oh God. I don't want to be like them. Please. Begins to cry like a baby. Please no. Please no. Cutscene begins. Master Chief plays a video log from a soldier's helmet he finds. Marine. Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge? Sergeant, watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts that we're fighting to protect. Marine. Hey, if the Covenant wants to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me. Marine. Yeah, better it than us. Sergeant. You ask them real nice next time you see them. Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige. Fast forward. Dropship pilot. LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down. Sergeant. Go, 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 go. Sergeant. Stay close, Jenkins. Sergeant. Mendoza, move it up. Fast forward. Sarge. Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside. Marines. Sir. Sarge. Okay, let's move. Fast forward. Which is weird, right? Marine. Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides. Sarge. What's the plasma scoring? Marine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident. You know, friendly fire or something. Keys. What do we have, Sergeant? Sarge. Looks like Covenant Patrol. Badass elite units all killed in assault. Keys. Real pretty? Friend of yours? Marine. Nah, we just met. Keys. Right. Well, let's get this door open. Marine. I'll try, sir, but it looks like those Covenants worked pretty hard to lock it down. Just do it, son. Keys. Marine. Yes, sir. Marine. I've got a bad feeling about this. Sergeant. Boy, you've always have a bad feeling about something. Soldier. On radio. Captain Sarge, can you hear me? Keys. Over radio. What's going on, soldier? Soldier. On radio. We've got contact. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. There are too many of them. I can't kill them. What the Oh, no. Sergeant. Over radio. Corporal, do you copy? Over. Sergeant. Mendoza, get your ass back up to the second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on. Mendoza. But Sergeant, I don't have time for your lips, soldier. I gave you an order. Fast forward. Mendoza. Sarge, listen. Marine. What is that? Sergeant. What's that coming from, Mendoza? Mendoza. I don't... They're... Mira. Mira is a conjunction in Spanish, mirar, which means to look. Translated, he says, there, look. Marine screaming in pain. Marine, hold still. Hold still. Sergeant, let him have it. Marine, Sergeant, we're surrounded. Sergeant. Gosh damn it, Jenkins, fire your weapon. Marine, there are too many, Sarge. Sergeant, don't think about it, Marine. Mendoza. This is loco. Obviously it means, oh, this is crazy. Keys, get back here, Marine. That's an order. Sergeant Jenkins. Cutscene ends. Where's the cutscene ends? Foehammer. This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place. Marine, sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost down here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and these things, they ambushed us. We got out of here. Foehammer, there's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I will move in and pick you up. End of level cutscene. Monitor. Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come. This way. Foehammer. Chief, I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief? End of cutscene. The library. Cutscene begins. We must collect the index before we can activate the installation. Cutscene ends. Level script. If you shoot the monitor, he'll say, "Are you finished yet?" That is completely unnecessary. Please stop being human. Please control your temper. We have much more business here. Please stop firing your weapon. We are near the index center chamber. Follow me. The energy field above us contains the index. We must go up there. Monitor. The security doors have sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open them. Monitor. Please follow closely. This portal is the first of 10. This is not the correct directions. If you do not follow me, you may become lost. Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood despite the contaminant protocols. The flood must not be able to escape the installation. They consume all. Monitor. You can see the body's been transformed by generic reconstruction of the flood's infection. The small creatures carry spores that cause a host to mutate. The mutated host then produces spores that can pass the flood to the others. It is insidious and elegant. As long as any hosts remain, the flood is virulent. Monitor. We must continue this way, please. Monitor. The installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps you will have time to see them later. Monitor. These sentinels will supplement your combat system, but I suggest you upgrade at least a Class 12 combat skin. Your current model only scans as a Class 2, which is ill-suited for this kind of work. Monitor. Pardon me, a plasma conduit breach in Section 5524 has disrupted the power flow of Revetic Maintenance Assembly. Monitor. Humming. Oh, hello. Flood has caused a failure in the drone control subsystem. I must reset the back unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task. Monitor. The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. The speed is of the essence. Monitor. Please wait here. Monitor. Your environment suit should serve you well against the flood's beings to alter the atmosphere. You're a good planner. Ah, I'm a genius. The installation was well conceived. It is surely the only way to end the flood threat. Monitor. Laughs. I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem more persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas. Oh man, I'm tired. Well, naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted. Core samples were kept here after the last catastrophic outbreak for a study. It seems that decisions may have been in error. Monitor. The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce. I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here. Please stay close. Time is short. Ah, I'm a genius. The flood are already hard at work preparing your vessel. Its parasitic nature believes the flood's intelligence. The energy barrier surrounds the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor. Sorry. Monitor, you will now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. Monitor, the flood is spreading. We must hurry. We're on 8. 2 betrayals. Beginning cutscene. Monitor, which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is potential vector. Is something wrong? Master Chief, no, nothing. Monitor, splendid. Shall we? Ah! Monitor. Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as re-identification of the index with the core. The final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, really? Master Chief, Cortana. I spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about helping this thing get set to slit our throats. Master Chief, hold on now. He's a friend. Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do? Master Chief, yes, activate Halo's defense and destroy the flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center. Cortana, you mean this? Monitor, a construct in the core? This is absolutely unacceptable. Sod off. What impertinence. I shall purge you at once. Cortana, you sure that's a good idea? Monitor, how dare you? Cortana, do what? I have the index. You can just float around and sputter. Enough. Master Chief, the flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defense, we can wipe them out. You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill flood, it kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the flood is to starve them to death, and that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him. Master Chief, is it true? Monitor, more or less, technically this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years, but once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life, or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you? Cortana left out that little detail, did he? Monitor. We have followed our outbreak contaminant procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis. Cortana, Chief, I'm picking up movement. Cortana, why would you Monitor, why would you hesitate to do what you've already done? Cortana, we need to go now. Monitor, the last time you asked me if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. This is no choice. We must activate the ring. Cortana, talking to you. Get us out of here. Monitor, if you're unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me or I'll be forced to take her from you. Master Chief, that's not gonna happen. So be it. Save his head, dispose of the rest. Cutscene level script. Look out! We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the rings and cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a larger scale. However, the star's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo. Cortana, I haven't located the crash site and need to buy some time. In case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index. Cortana, the machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3-phase pulse generators to amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. Cortana, so if we do or damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. They should buy us some time. Cortana, I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device. Cortana, good, let's get moving. The nav point marks out the target. Wait, commandeer one of those Banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time. Cortana, that's the pulse generator. The central control core is the signal amplifier, and that's what we need to shut down. We need to interrupt the pulse generator energy system. I've adjusted your shield so that way it will deliver an EMP burst to disrupt the generator, but you need to walk into the beam to trigger it. An EMP blast should neutralize the generator, but it will also drain your shields, and you'll be vulnerable until they recharge. Cortana, objective complete. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. Cortana, the pulse generator is located in an adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when you get closer. Cortana, that's good. That's the way to the next canyon. Cortana, okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator. Cortana, that did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go. Cortana, I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failed safes. Even I can't override without authorization from the captain. We need to find him or his neural implants to start the fusion core detonation. Cortana, that tunnel leads to the next section of the canyon. The final pulse generator, we need to destroy it through there. Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here. End of level cutscene. Let's find a ride and get to the captain, says Master Chief. Cortana, no, that'll take too long. Master Chief, you have a better idea? Cortana, there's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the Monitor moves about so quickly. I learned about how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy. Master Chief, something tells me I'm not going to like this. Cortana, but I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging anything. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once. Master Chief, do it. That's when she teleports him. Cutscene. Cortana, the Covenant network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together, their leadership ordered all ships to abandon Halo when they found the flood. But they were too late. Cortana, the flood overwhelmed this cruiser and disabled it. There we go. And disabled it. The Covenant are terrified the Flood will repair the ship and use it to escape from Halo. They've sent in a strike team to neutralize the Flood and repair the ship for immediate departure. I've got a good lock on Captain Keyes. CNI transponder signal. He's alive and the implants are intact. There's some interference from the cruiser's damaged reactor. I'll bring us in as close as I can. Chief grunts. Cortana. Oh, I see. The coordinate data needs to be Cortana. Right, sorry. Cutscene. Ends. Level script. Chief, don't be a fool. Leave me. Cortana. Captain? Captain! I've lost him. Cortana. Analyzing damage. This hole was caused by some kind of explosive. Pretty powerful if it tore through the ship's hull. All I detect down there are pools of coolant. We should continue our search somewhere else. Cortana. Warning. Threat level increasing. Cortana. That jump into the coolant is looking better all the time. Chief. Cortana. Trust me. That's deep enough to cushion our fall. Cortana. Chief, we need to jump now. Master Chief. Falling through a loophole in ship's hull. Cutscene ends. Cortana. Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship. Cortana. We should head this way. Towards the ship's gravity lift. Cortana. The crash did more than I suspected. Analyzing coolant leakage rate. It's significant. The ship's reactor should already be critical. Cortana. Power source detected. That's the gravity lift. It's still operational. That's our way back in. Cutscene. Master Chief goes up gravity lift. Cutscene. Cortana. We should be able to get into the ship's control room from here. Cortana. The Covenant BattleNet is a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here. Cortana. Look in the corners. The Flood are gathering bodies here. Cortana. Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room for the 3rd level. Keyes. Straining. I gave you an order, soldier. Now pull out. Cortana. He's delirious, in pain. We have to find him. Cortana. That's the control room. The control room should be this way. Keyes screaming in pain. Cortana. The captain. His vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry. Cutscene begins. No human life detected. The captain. He's one of them. We can't let the Flood off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. Cortana. It's done. I have the code. We should go. Cutscene ends. We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's get back to the shuttle bay and find a ride. Cortana. Perfect. Grab one of the escort banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn. End of level cutscene begins. Banshee flies out of shuttle bay. End of level cutscene begins. The mall. Cutscene begins. Cortana. This thing is falling apart. Master Chief. It'll hold. Cortana. We're not gonna make it. Master Chief. We'll make it. Cortana. Pull up. Pull up. Cortana. Annoyed. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Cutscene ends. Cortana. We need to get to the bridge. From there we can use Captain's neural implants to initiate an overload on the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring. Cortana. The bridge. We made it. Let's get to work. Cortana. I need you to upload me into the control system. The terminal is located next to the main view screen. Cutscene begins. I leave home for a few days and look what happens. Cortana. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation. Monitor. Oh, I'm afraid that's out of the question, really. Cortana. Oh, hell. Monitor. Ridiculous. That you and a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge. Weren't you worried it might be captured or destroyed? Cortana. He's in my data arrays. A local tap. Monitor. You can't imagine how exciting this is to have a record of all of our lost time. Human history, is it? Fascinating. Monitor. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization. To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I'm shocked. Almost too shocked for words. Cortana. He stopped the self-destruct sequence. Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless. And Cortana, at least I still have control over the comm channels. Master Chief, where is he? Cortana, I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels most likely. As for the monitor, he's engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get to the countdown, even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do. Master Chief, how much firepower do we need to crack one of those engine shields? Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps? But why? Okay, I'm coming with you, Chief Sentinels. Cutscene ends. Okay. Cortana, the ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the Cyro chamber. You should be able to get to the engine's room through there. Cortana, engine room located. We're here. Alert. The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. They should be damaged enough to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. This will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core. Monitor, why do you continue to resist this, Reclaimer? Why do you require medical attention? You must surrender the construct, so that way we may return to our appointed task. Monitor, the flood continue to multiply, Reclaimer. You will destroy this installation as well as its fascinating record. Surrender the construct immediately or I will be forced to take you offline permanently. Good. Step 1. We have straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic contaminant field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosive, there's an army station located near the engine's entrance room. Analyzing fusion reactor number 1 destabilization. Use explosives on number 3, and that should be enough to trigger a wildcat of explosions of the engines. Cortana, keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go. Monitor, why do you continue to ignore your task? Revisions and repair protocols continuing. Please wait for update. Monitor, affecting repair sequence now. Monitor, oh how unfortunate. This AI construct possesses far too much data. Inconsistent. Not acceptable, Reclaimer. Please surrender the construct and I will endeavor to make the necessary repairs. Hardware and software are below required specifics. Are you perhaps ill? They did it. The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, you should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry! We must keep moving. Reclaimer? Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419. Fullhammer. Roger, Cortana. I read you. 555. Cortana. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Fullhammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at external junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Fullhammer, affirmative, Echo 419, going on station. Fullhammer, Echo 419 to Cortana, things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Cortana talking to you and Fullhammer. Negative, negative, we have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusions core. The engine must have sustained more damage than we thought. Analyzing, we have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We have to evac now. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, all the engines will detonate. The explosions will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows. Cortana, alert. We need to keep moving. Get back in the Warthog. Cortana to Echo 419. Request extraction now. On the double. Affirmative, Cortana. Fullhammer inbound. Wait, stop. This is where Fullhammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here. Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade. I'm hit. Mayday, mayday. Their reports must have been getting something else. I can't fool them. I can't hold on. Cortana, Echo 419? She's gone. Calculating alternate escape routes. Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it. Chief, there's a gap in the bridge. Top speed should be able to clear it. Cortana, that's the ship. Move. We need to get on board now. Final cutscene begins. Cortana, we're cutting it close. Master Chief, here we go. Cortana, shut them down. We'll need them later. Cortana, can I take a look? In other modes, Cortana says, Cortana, fancy a look? Master Chief, did anyone else make it? Cortana, scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do. For Earth. And the entire Covenant Armada obliterated and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished. Master Chief, no. I think we're just getting started. I don't know if you realize it, but the Marine at the end is the sergeant that was in all levels, such as Guilty Spark and other levels I can't remember. And in his memory for his ultimately passing on Halo, I leave you with this quote. Hey, the Marines, go, go, go. The Corp ain't paying us by the hour. Sergeant, superior officer. Cutscene begins. Sergeant, come here, you Oh, shit. This is it, baby. Hold me. Cutscene ends. We did it. We have read the whole script for Halo Combat Evolved. I'm going to start doing some other crazy videos like that, guys. I'm going to upload this to YouTube too, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, please leave comments, reflect on it. But this is where I'm going to end the stream, so thank you all for stopping by. I will see you guys later.